Lisa Swain appears to be concealing something in next week's episodes of Coronation Street, and Betsy Swain is intent on uncovering the truth, as shown in a newly released teaser clip. As the residents of Weatherfield prepare for Craig Tinker's memorial service, Lisa anticipates an emotionally difficult day and tries to distract herself by sorting through some old paperwork. Betsy happens upon the documents and immediately starts prying, prompting a flustered Lisa to intervene swiftly. Lisa's anxious response only heightens Betsy's curiosity, and later she confronts her mother to find out what the files contained, as seen in the spoiler video. Lisa claims the paperwork came from a donor registry and pertains to Betsy's biological origins, information that is legally off-limits until Betsy turns 18. She further explains that she feared Betsy would demand answers, which is why she chose to keep the matter quiet, although she reassures her they'll talk about it properly soon. But later scenes reveal that Betsy isn't buying the story, as she shows Lauren Bolton a photo of a letter she discovered. Eager to uncover the truth behind the mysterious documents, Betsy and Lauren travel to Highfield Prison. As they sit in the visitor's room, Betsy confesses she's extremely anxious. Could Lisa's carefully guarded secret be on the verge of being exposed? Coronation Street airs on ITV1 at 8 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and is available for streaming on ITVX. Coronation Street weekly spoilers, arrests, secrets, betrayals, and heartache rock Weatherfield. The week ahead on Coronation Street promises intense drama, emotional confrontations, and life-altering decisions. From a shocking arrest and a deeply personal discovery to a heartbreaking funeral and strained relationships, Weatherfield's residents are in for a tumultuous ride. Here's your full guide to what's coming. Maria Connor faces arrest as Lou's presence sparks conflict. Maria Connor's week takes a dramatic turn when her tense history with Lou Michaelis reaches a boiling point. The conflict begins to escalate when Kit Green advises Lou to take a DNA test that could reveal the truth about Brody's paternity. The suggestion stirs old tensions and raises suspicions. Will Lou go through with it? And what would the results mean for everyone involved? Maria's troubles are only just beginning. After Kit declines an invitation to a family barbecue hosted by Sarah Platt, he spots Brody stealing wine from a delivery van. Kit quickly sends him away, attempting to deal with the issue quietly. However, things spiral out of control when Brody files a harassment complaint against Kit with Lisa Swain. Lisa, unconvinced by the accusation, dismisses the report and warns Kit. But the situation escalates dramatically when Kit, Sarah, and Bernie Winter later discover Brody collapsed in an alley. A broken whiskey bottle lies beside him, raising concerns about what happened and whether Brody is seriously hurt. Lou's secret plans and an explosive confrontation with Maria. Lou, meanwhile, is trying to move forward, but not necessarily in the most transparent way. She enlists Gary Windus to help her sell Mick Michaelis' van, hoping to quietly part with a reminder of her past. But her plans are interrupted when Maria unexpectedly shows up, prompting Lou to hide out of sight. Later, a tense run-in between Lou and Maria at the salon sets off more sparks. Maria, needing to attend Craig Tinker's memorial, asks Lou to remain in place and not cause trouble. In a surprising move, Gary encourages Lou to attend the memorial and show she's sorry for Mick's past behavior. But whether the rest of Weatherfield is ready to accept her presence is another matter entirely. Things get more complicated when Lou overhears Maria and Shona Platt discussing the Platt family barbecue. Maria warns Lou to keep her distance, but Lou may not be listening. When Audrey Roberts hands over the salon's earnings to Shona to deposit at the bank, fate intervenes. Shona forgets her phone, and Lou steps in. A suspicious theft, Lou's temptation, and Maria's accusation. Shona, showing signs of trust, invites Lou to stay a while. But things take a turn when Lou notices an envelope filled with cash. While alone in the house, Lou appears tempted to take the money. Just as she debates her next move, Maria walks in and catches her red-handed. Jumping to conclusions, Maria demands Lou empty her pockets. Did Lou actually take the cash, or is this another misunderstanding with serious consequences? Betsy Swain's secret mission, uncovering the truth about Becky. Elsewhere, Betsy Swain is following her instincts and her suspicions. Still unconvinced by Lisa's vague answers, she concocts an excuse to avoid spending the day with her mother and instead teams up with Lauren. The pair make their way to Highfield Prison, determined to speak to Logan Radcliffe and uncover the truth about what really happened to Becky. Inside the visiting room, a visibly nervous Betsy confesses that she's desperate for answers. Her quest for the truth could change everything. But is she ready for what she might learn? Meanwhile, Lisa and Carla discover that Betsy has gone behind their backs to visit the prison. Will they confront her? And more importantly, will Betsy finally uncover the secret her mother has been hiding? A heartfelt farewell, Craig Tinker's emotional memorial. In the aftermath of tragedy, Craig Tinker's loved ones gather to honor his memory. Kit shares that Craig's family has asked him to deliver a speech at the memorial, a task that weighs heavily on him and Lisa. They know the day will be emotionally draining, but what neither expects is what's to come. On the day of the memorial, Sarah grows concerned when Kit is nowhere to be found. As the community assembles to mourn, Lisa becomes visibly anxious. Kirk Sutherland, overcome with emotion, is unable to speak in Kit's place. With no other choice, Lisa steps up. In an emotional moment, Lisa delivers a moving tribute to Craig as Carla and the other locals watch, some in tears. But the absence of Kit raises questions. Where did he go and why did he leave on such an important day? Todd Grimshaw's world shaken by family drama. Todd Grimshaw finds himself caught off guard when Millie Silverton shows up unexpectedly with an overnight bag. While Theo Silverton heads off to speak with Danielle, he asks Todd to look after Millie. During their time together, Millie drops a major bombshell on Todd, though the nature of her revelation remains unknown. Later, Theo assures Todd that his recent distance is for the sake of his children and insists their relationship isn't over. Relieved, Todd suggests they have lunch together to reconnect. But just as things seem to be looking up, Theo receives a missed call from Millie and decides to cut the lunch short, reiterating that his kids will always come first. Todd is left crushed and abandoned once again. His heartbreak deepens as he scrolls through social media and sees a family photo Millie has posted, one that makes him feel completely left out. Toya's well-meaning meddling sparks tension with Leanne. Leanne Battersby meets Ronnie Bailey for what should be a light-hearted lunch, and the two agree that their friendship means a lot. However, things quickly unravel when Leanne steps away and overhears Toya speaking to Ronnie. Toya warns him about Leanne's complicated history and voices concern that she doesn't want to see her sister hurt again. Though Ronnie assures Toya that his relationship with Leanne is strictly platonic, the damage may already be done. Leanne is left reeling by Toya's interference. The sisters have had a rocky relationship ever since Toya's affair with Leanne's longtime boyfriend, Nick Tilsley. Could this latest intrusion finally destroy what little trust remains between them? With secrets threatening to surface, relationships on shaky ground, and emotions running high, this week on Coronation Street is one of the most explosive yet. Tune into Coronation Street every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. on ITV1, with episodes available to stream anytime on ITVX.